What's going on YouTube? So today I thought I would make a response vid to actually a vid that I've already made, which is my how to make / record cover songs for YouTube. This got a good amount of traction on YouTube, and a lot of questions kind of stemmed off of it, and there still seemed to be some confusion in how I do it. So what I'm going to do today to kind of show you is do exactly that, is just record. I'm having my lovely girlfriend record me while I do a YouTube cover. But before that, we actually just moved into a new apartment, and I'm going to show you how I set up my little home studio, we're going to call it. So first is you're going to need your equipment. So you're going to start off with needing a computer. I have an iMac. I think it's about 4-ish or 5-ish years old now. So I mean, even the older stuff will work really, really well. This is just for me. I got this light off of Amazon. I'll try to throw some links into the description for all the stuff that I've bought. I don't think I did that for my old video. I have a Rode NT1A mic on a stand. And then under here, I've got mine, it's already plugged in because it's a pain to get under there, my Presonus FireStudio. And how it's going to work is there's going to be, my guitar's back there too. I'm going to plug that microphone into here, and I'm going to plug my guitar into here, and then this will be plugged into your computer, which communicates and sends the audio files into your computer. So some of the cords you're going to need for that are this one right here, which is just a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch instrument cable. Plug this up, put this under here first. Instrument cable. You got your microphone cable. And then for this Presonus and iMac, you need a special FireWire cable, which is kind of different, can be a pain in the ass to find. Looks like this. Once again, I'll send you out in the description, I'll put down all the links to all of my equipment. Now that I have everything plugged in, we're going to do what I do before I record every YouTube cover. I've already got the song decided. I decided I'm going to do Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett just because it's easy and I can do it in one take, and that way I don't have to redo it a bunch of times, which I end up doing with a lot of my covers actually. But the next thing I would do is plug everything in. So, got my microphone here. And the camera that I use to record all of my YouTube covers is actually my camera out of my iMac. So set everything up in front of the iMac. Plug in this thing here. So at this point, actually, I'm going to start up a split screen. So I will have it where half of the screen will be me, what I see on the computer, what's recorded on the computer, and the other half will be Aaron recording me do the cover. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, at this point I've just turned on my screen record, so you'll be able to see exactly what I see when I record my YouTube covers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to open up Logic X Pro. Final Cut Pro is the movie editing software that I use to put the audio and video together and kind of make myself look better, if that makes sense. Add some transitions and stuff like that. Logic X Pro is my digital audio workstation in which I record the audio and then I edit it and mix and master it a little bit, and then I send that to Final Cut Pro, merge the two together, and then I send that to YouTube. So 1 second, everything's going to start up. I record actually the video through, like I said, my iMac camera, but I don't use Photo Booth or I can't remember what the other ones are called that some people use, but I actually go into Final Cut Pro, and this button right here, once my computer wakes up, will open up another screen in which I will be able to use my FaceTime camera here to record myself. So 1 second. There it is. So actually, I'm also going to turn this light on. My light up here. Apparently, Logic Pro doesn't know who I am. One second. So you see, this is how I don't use the photo booth. I use this. Let's see here. Next out of here, and I'm going to open up a new project. Put it under covers. Marks. Open that up. So now my Final Cut Pro is ready. Once I hit import, that'll be turn on the recorder. So I'll go back into Logic Pro. Oops. Remember to turn on the Presonus. Give it a second to turn on. Cool. Delete these. I've done this so many times now that the channels that I have are already kind of set up to go and have some of the effects that I use most of the time. So like this is my voice input, and this is my line in for my guitar. Let's see here. I usually have the knobs on my Presonus set to about noon, and sometimes that will change depending on the song I'm singing. But yeah, so that is actually pretty much it. I'll hit record on both of these. Now, as you can see, some of the digital audio workstations will be different compared to other ones. But right here, so like if I'm on voice, this mic cable is plugged into my channel 1. My guitar is plugged into channel 2. I'm plugged into my guitar here. Knobs are at noon. Now, once again, this is just how I record my covers. So if you have different equipment, it's going to be maybe night and day compared to how I do it. But this is just to show you how I literally do a song. So also another thing I do to kind of cheat the system and nobody knows about is I open up, one second, remove off it. I open up the lyric sheets because there's no point having every single lyric memorized in your head. And then once I hit record on this on Logic Pro, and once I hit import on this, I will just open this file up and be able to look at all the lyrics and go from there. Before we start, I'm going to do a quick little sound check to make sure my levels are good. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. Adjust it. All of those tourists covered with oil, but it's a real beauty. A little more. Should be good to go. Wasted it away again in Margaritaville. Oops, a little much. Almost there. Ouch. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know. Cool. So those levels look good, as you can see on the screen. I was clipping there, so I backed off the levels a little bit. Delete those, and we'll record the cover. So I always hit import on my Final Cut first because it's easier to match up the audio afterwards. Let's see here. Then I go into Logic Pro, I hit record, now that's recording. I pull up the chords, and that's pretty much it. I'll do the cover right now. While I record the cover, Aaron's going to kind of pan around and show you kind of what I'm seeing, kind of, if that makes sense, kind of give you my view. So yeah, here we go. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell the shrimp there beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How we got there, I haven't got a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think it could be my fault. Blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. There's booze in the blender, soon it will render. A frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. So after that, I stop the recording. I hit record. Now that's recording. So yeah. Now here we go. I am a very, 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 very novice mixing, mastering person, and what I've actually learned all my techniques through is on YouTube. And I don't know if even those techniques are right. So I'm not even going to get into you guys with mixing and mastering audio, and I'll encourage you to go YouTube or Google lessons in that, because I'm not sure if what I would be teaching you is correct. But here we go. Let's see here. What I'm going to do is just quickly edit this. It's in place. Let's see here. So after this is done, I will add my little mastering effects to it, and then I will export the entire audio file into an MP3 form or some other AAC form, and then I will send that into Final Cut Pro. I will match the audio waves of that video and of the MP3, and then after that it should be pretty much good to go. So let's do this real fast. Export, I'll bounce, project, MP3, our cover. So that'll bounce. I'll go back into Final Cut. I will go find that video that I just recorded, so here it is. I'll drag and drop it into there, and before I make any edits, I will balance the color a little bit. Usually figure out where I started. So about there. Go into my audio files. Find my MP3. Drag and drop it into there. And as you can see, the sound waves are gonna look pretty similar, just like peaks and valleys. So what I'll do, kind of guesstimate, and then zoom in a little farther, but not that far. Play it. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. Try to find it so make the audio match. Turn off the audio for the video, so that way it's just, let's see here. That way it's just the audio that you've edited. Cut that. Add cross dissolve. Nibbling on sponge cake. Looks pretty good. Go to the end. Taper it off. Put that there. Add cross dissolve. Go there. And usually I would look through the entire thing and make sure that it's matched well and sounds good, but I'm just gonna go with it for now. And then go here, go to YouTube, upload it, and that is it. That's how I record a YouTube cover, step for step. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. So thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.